Hello and welcome back. Today's video is about the highest bounties at the end of One Piece. Who will have the highest bounties? I will only include people I think won't die in the future. Let's begin. Number 8 is Charlotte Katakuri. We still don't know what has become of him after Luffy defeating him, but we know Big Mom got taken out and most likely she is dead now, so the new captain of the crew will be Katakuri. Right now the things aren't going well as Pudding got kidnapped, but Katakuri really loves his family, so he will make a move soon. Katakuri is the strongest of the three Sweet Commanders, the strongest of Big Mom's children overall, and thus the most capable member of their crew aside from Big Mom herself. Charlotte Daifuku even stated that if Big Mom were to die, Katakuri's skills would make him the worthiest of succeeding her as captain of the Big Mom Pirates. His haki is one of the best in the show and he has awakened his devil fruit as well. I think he will get involved in the final war, maybe helping Luffy, and on top of that he might become the new emperor, so there is a high chance his bounty will be one of the highest. Right now his bounty is 1.057 billion and I think his future one will be around 3.570 billion. He might be weaker than Ben Beckman or even King, but with only his brothers and sisters the threat is the same of that of an emperor. At number 7 we have the future best swordman Roronoa Zoro. Right now he has a bounty of 1.111 billion, but we know he will have a higher one at the end. Zoro will become one of the strongest in the world, surpassing Mihawk at swordsmanship, even Rayleigh or maybe even Shanks, but that's unlikely. It is still unclear who his final enemy will be. There are two options, one of the elders Saint Nisjuro, who as well uses a sword, or Shiru of the Rain. We still haven't seen neither of them fight, so we don't know how strong they are. There is also another target, Mihawk himself, which I don't think will happen. If Zoro defeats whoever kills Mihawk, I think that would be enough for him to be called the greatest swordsman. Normally I would say his bounty would be 2.8 billion at the end of One Piece, but I do think it makes sense for Zoro to surpass Mihawk's bounty as well. Mihawk's current bounty is 3.590 billion, so I think Zoro's final bounty at the end will be 3.77 billion. Number 6 is Buggy the Goat. He is the captain of Crocodile and Mihawk and the leader of Cross Guild. I am sure he will somehow get involved in the final war, or maybe he will be the real pirate king. I can see him getting the glory of someone else's in the final war like he did in the Summit War or even the Cross Guild. Buggy isn't the strongest, but he is really smart and has the help of Mihawk and Crocodile. His crew can become the new Rocks if he gets some strong members. No one expected Buggy to be an emperor, but not only he is one, he also has a bounty of 3.189 billion. Buggy is Oda's favorite character, so I do believe his final bounty will be around 4.189 billion, higher than current Shanks. At number 5 is the Flame Emperor Sabo. Even when he had not yet eaten a devil fruit, he rose to the position of second in command and was able to take on Diamante, a top executive of the Don Quixote Pirates, as well as Jesus Burgess, the captain of the Blackbeard Pirates' first ship and one of their strongest members, without any difficulty. After eating the Mera Mera no Mi, his power increased. He took on Admiral Fujitora and came out with only a few bruises, although Sabo suspected the admiral was holding back. After joining the Revolutionary Army, Sabo was personally trained by Hack and Monkey D. Dragon and attained immense physical potential. Of all the child revolutionaries who were soldiers in training, only Sabo excelled in the Revolutionary Army's rigorous combat training regimen, and Hack said that he does not need to be trained. Having eaten Ace's devil fruit, we can assume his next enemy might be the person who killed Ace, Akainu. We don't know if the world government will be around after the final war, but assuming it will, he might become the new leader after Dragon. His current bounty is 602 million, but once the government knows he is alive after the Lulusia accident, his bounty will for sure increase into billions. Anyway, I think his final bounty will be around 4.72 billion. Next is Eustace Kid, with the current bounty of 3 billion. Kid alongside Law defeated Big Mom. Kid has some similarity to Luffy, but of course he isn't as strong as him. Kid is an important figure in the show, having the same bounty as an emperor, but his crew is not that strong. Assuming he will become a future emperor, I think his final bounty will be around 4.95 billion. I don't think Kid will be stronger than Sabo, but bounties don't equal strength. He isn't AD but has all types of haki, which tells you he has a strong will, and his devil fruit as well is one of the strongest. He already awakened its powers, and Kid is also very young, so he has room for improvement. Third in the list is Trafalgar D. Water Law, the Surgeon of Death. Law is currently one of the strongest in the show, who alongside Kid defeated Big Mom. The only thing holding him back is his crew, so it's really hard to tell if he will become an emperor in the future. Nonetheless, Law is a one-man army handling pretty much every situation himself. If he gets some strong members, he can easily become an emperor. Except for Luffy, he has the highest potential. His current bounty is 3 billion and is really hard to increase a bounty which is already into billions. Even though with help he already defeated an emperor, so his next enemy might be someone at the same level or stronger than Big Mom. Anyway, he is young, and if he becomes an emperor, I think his bounty at the end of One Piece will be around 5.080 billion, just a little bit above Whitebeard. Second is Marshall D. Teach, known as Blackbeard. Blackbeard already has the 6th highest known bounty, but I do believe he will have an even higher one at the end. Assuming he will die, his last bounty might be his current one, which is 3.996 billion. Known Teach, he is always plotting something and fighting someone. He is taking all the strongest devil fruit powers and giving them his crew members. I would say the government will increase his bounty in the near future and before the last fight, which he will most likely die. And I think his new bounty will be around 5.5 billion. Let's not forget Teach could be the last enemy to Luffy, so him having a bounty just a little below Roger seems right. First, of course, is the future Pirate King and the one who will take down the corruption in the world, Monarchy D. Luffy. We know he will surpass Roger's bounty, and assuming the world government will be around, most likely with Kobe or Smoker leading them, I think there will still be bounties around. The question is, how much will his bounty be? Just a little over Roger's? Or maybe higher than 10 billion? In my opinion, it will be around 6.6 billion, which seems the perfect number. Don't forget to comment down your predictions as well. Thank you for watching and see you next time.